New at 6:30, traffic, of course, has changed a lot since Nashville first started installing interstates back in the 60s.
And while they can only widen the interstate so much, News Channel 5's Jesse Knutson reports that officials are coming up with other ways to keep traffic moving.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but these old pictures tell a whole story. The story of how Nashville traffic grew from just a few cars on area interstates to gridlock.
It's been widened some, but the capacity on that road hasn't been increased near as much as the number of people that moved to Nashville. These are just some old plans.
The folks at TDOT pay close attention to all state roads.
Today, everything's done computer-aided design.
And the general rule is, when you plan for a road, also plan for how that road will be used 20 years from now. For these interstates put in more than 50 years ago, it would have been hard to imagine how they'd be used in 2018.
Back in the early days, people thought that there would never be enough traffic on our interstates to really create much congestion. Back before computers, this was the equipment we used.
And that's simply because there weren't as many people here, so there weren't as many cars on the road.
It was probably around 6,000 to 8,000 cars a day.
And planning 20 years out, I-65 and other interstates were designed to carry about 20,000 cars a day by 1980. Obviously, that's changed.
And it's probably carrying 75,000 to 80,000 vehicles right now.
And the problem is, these interstates can only be widened so much, but the growth is not stopping.
We know that in the Nashville area, in the next 15, 20 years, there's going to be another 1 million people.
Now TDOT is bringing forward alternatives to help ease traffic, including suggesting staggered work times in Nashville and doing their best to clear lane blocking accidents in less than 90 minutes. But moving forward, these roads will continue to be invested in because the one thing TDOT is sure of is that traffic is not going away.
I think it's worth making these types of investments because people can see what they get out of them.
In Nashville, Jesse Knutson, News Channel 5.
Pretty interesting, and if you'd like to take a look at how Nashville used to look, we've posted a gallery of photos of the interstates from the 1960s on our website, newschannel5.com.